everybody here in Deschutes County. Commissioners are that policy and budget authority, the board of county commissioners at the county level over a lot of big services, because there's the other elected officials like the district attorney and the sheriff, the assessor, the treasurer, and the clerk. But we have the road department and the health department. The fairgrounds is a county operation. So a lot of big things at the county level. I'm honored to be serving, and I'll be doing that again. Going through the process again to be elected by the people to offer to do it for 4 more years.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm excited to get to know you a little bit more today and hear a little bit more about what you're doing in your role.
Well, congratulations on your selection as Miss Rodeo, Oregon.
Yes,
and I know you've been involved in the rodeo circuit for a while, and in Deschutes County also, right?
Yes,
so
Deschutes County Queen last year.
Yes, so thank you very much for doing that.
Yes, of course.
When it comes to rodeo, 4th of July and rodeo just are the two things that fit together for me.
It's true.
My wife and I used to live in Hawaii on the island of Maui, in upcountry. There's a 4th of July rodeo in Makawao. I don't know if you know that.
No.
So for 10 years, I went to the rodeo on the 4th of July up there, and we moved back here to Central Oregon where she grew up. And 4th of July rodeo in La Pine, Oregon, right? So
yeah,
it's always been the 4th of July for me.
Yeah.
I was on that rodeo board for about 10 years almost, and
awesome.
very involved, just in the property and the event itself. So I've definitely been deep into the rodeo myself.
That's awesome. So you definitely do have that kind of hands-on experience and knowledge of what's important to that community, as well as the Western industries and agricultural community.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's awesome to hear. Thank you. How have you demonstrated fiscal responsibility?
Well, so at Deschutes County, we have quite a few operations, like I just listed.
Yeah.
But really keeping those cost-effective services for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We've got all the big departments. Sometimes it's 2 or 4 or 6 people, but it can be 30 and 50 people or a couple hundred, like in the health department and the sheriff's office. But doing it in a cost-effective fashion means living within our means, not raising the tax rates relative to the tax assessed value of properties. It gets kind of technical. But just making sure that we're just dialed in and proceeding at all times, instead of trying to start new big things that cost money with unknown results out in the future.
Yeah.
Keeping the roads paved between the cities,
Very important.
keeping the trash picked up and that whole system working, keeping the fairgrounds in good order, public health. So everybody at the public health services is everybody's health. If you're acutely sick, you go to the hospital for something. But for just population health, we do that at our health department. So all kinds of different things, and we try to do it, as I say, for everybody in a cost-effective fashion.
Yeah, absolutely. And just kind of going a little rogue on your questions, but
Sure.
I was wondering, how are you seeing inflation kind of affect how the county has to be really fiscally responsible?
Well, so, and this is gonna be the topic of the day, and it's gonna be happening. We do an annual budget, start every July 1st to the June 30th of the year. And so we're talking about that right now. Everything is a moving part. Interest rates are going up, fuel prices are high, home prices are high, construction costs are high, rates are going up all over the place. Even just, salaries and pay is going up, which is good for people that need to get paid to do work.
Yeah.
But that means everything's moving part right now, so we just have to keep communicating the best we can as we make the choices. There'll be some, payroll changes and benefits changes and cost of doing business changes. So everything's moving at the same time right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I love that you pointed out, people hear all the time communication is key in every relationship. And I think, you have a relationship with the public, and so I appreciate that you're open about that communication.
So, and we always have public and open board meetings, but not everybody comes in and so it's that tricky time right now too. The news isn't covering everything the way you might want, and then you can put something on Facebook, but then it becomes opinionated. So it is please, if people want to know firsthand information, call me directly, or we can sit down and talk just like we're doing right now.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that, but thank you so much for sitting down and
Thank you.
talking
Congratulations.
with me today,
You have a great summer this year,
you.
representing us all around the state and around the country a little bit
Yes,
too, right?
absolutely. Yeah, I'll be traveling quite a bit to different states. So I think Cheyenne is my next stop.
Wow,
so
great.
yeah, so I'm really excited, and it sounds like I'll be seeing you at a couple of rodeos
I will
too.
see you out there. We'll be waving at you from the stands.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tony.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yes.